Good morning, and welcome to today's Nirvana Pet Memorial Service. Uh, we will begin service with the reading of the Jusege, which is on page 21 in your orange books after the ringing of the kancho.
Please join me in God to put the hands together. Namo Amida Butsa. Namo Amida Butsa. Namo Amida Butsa. Naman, naman, naman. Yeah. The Seattle Betsuin Buddhist Temple Sangha is gathered here today to observe the memorial passing of the Buddha Shakyamuni Nirvana Day service in conjunction with the pet memorial service. Shakyamuni Buddha's last words to us were, hold fast to the truth as a lamp. Seek emancipation in the truth. Look not for assistance from anyone besides yourself. Rely on yourself and do not rely on external help. All component things are subject to decay and death. Consider that things called self. Think of its transiency. How can you fall into delusion about it and cherish pride and selfishness, knowing that they must all end in inevitable sufferings? Be always thinking about the transiency of your life. You will be able to resist greed and anger, and will be able to avoid all evils. Namo Amida Butsa. Namo Amida Butsa. Namo Amida Butsa. Naman Dab. Naman Dab. Naman Dab. Sutra chanting of Jusege. 가곤 조세간 기시무조도 시강후만속 세이프조쇼가 無良好不意大接種不採処便具政府上昇学餓死上分道明書長寺法空教未書門政府上昇学林欲人少年上映主本行しぐ無浄土一生天人心人力縁大根不傷無才道少女三苦病交際主役難回避知恵言名詞根門案閉塞小白道通達全宗門高僧上満足いよろじぽ日月主樹期天候本普現一種解放像公正功徳法情報大集中説法四式供養一切仏具足取得本元年新上万特異三害法女仏無下地通達未不詳感覚へ力都市最小尊志願や国家大戦法感動国書天人東遊珍妙行けナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブがんにしくどく平等せいさいどういう本菩提心おゆじょうあんらこナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナマンダ、ナマンダ、ナマンダ、ナマンダ、ナマンダ。
Today's Gatha will be Metta, and it will be displayed on the screen.
May all secure. May every being dwell in harmony and reach Nirvana's boundless peace. All those invisible or outstanding, dwelling near or far away, all that are born or awaiting birth, for always may they dwell in joy. May they all receive proper care. May every being live life secure. May every being dwell in harmony and reach Nirvana.
Thank you, Kemi. We will now do the recitation of the threefold refuge, which will be on the screen. Difficult is it to receive a human form. Now we are living it. Difficult is it to hear the Dharma of the Buddha. Now we hear it. If we do not cross over to the truth in the present life, in what life shall we cross over? Let us with sincerity and true reverence take refuge in the three treasures of the truth. I take refuge in the Buddha. May we, together with all sentient beings, awaken to the great way of enlightenment and to the unsurpassed intent of Amida Buddha. I take refuge in the Dharma. May we, together with all sentient beings, enter the storehouse of the Dharma, becoming like the wisdom ocean. I take refuge in the Sangha. May we, together with all sentient beings, become units in true accord, in harmony with all things. The peerless, profound, and wondrous Dharma is rare to encounter, even in many hundreds and thousands of kalpas. Now we are privileged to hear and receive it. Let us thoroughly understand the true meaning of the Tathagata's teaching. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda, 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 Namanda. Today's Dharma talk will be given by Rinban Katsuya Kusunoki.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming to this Sunday service this morning. So this morning, today is because, last Sunday we are not able to have a Sunday service last Sunday because the temple has no power. So then we postponed some services from last Sunday to this Sunday. So today we are having Nirvana Day Memorial Service, then the Pet Memorial Service, General Meeting, New Year's Party. Busy day, busy Sunday today. Lots of things are scheduled. I think because of we're gonna serve food today, we have lots of people here today. So today, then last Sunday, we are supposed, that was February 16th. So that was our founder, Shinran Shoni's monthly memorial service. So even the last Sunday was so many things are scheduled last Sunday. So today was Nirvana Day, then on the Pet Memorial Service. Then we are showing this slideshow on the screen. So first of all, I'd like to express my deepest sympathy who lost their lovely pet. In Buddhism, Buddhism is for all sentient beings, because all beings. So this teaching is for everyone who are living in this world. Then the Buddha's teaching is telling us the teaching of life, the awaken to the truth of life. We cherish everyone's life, all animals' life, and today on this opportunity, we listen to the Buddha Dharma and reflect upon our life and our pet's life. Personally, my family in Nagasaki, Japan, Kusunoki family, recently, maybe last year, they started having one pet. His name is called Mogu-chan. So Mogu-chan is a Chihuahua, small, tiny dog. So maybe he's always doing the mogu, eating a lot. So that's why his name was called Mogu-chan. Then my wife's family also has a recently purchased, had a new pet. His name is Bondo-chan. I don't know why they chose the name of the Bondo-chan, so please ask my wife why they chose the name. But even before, the family had another pet. It's called Bajikun. So he passed away maybe last year or 2 years ago, or a couple years ago. So family had difficulty to, because they are so, pet is family, right? The part of the family. So losing the family members is not easy. So that's why they're having hard time. But eventually they decided to have another welcome the new family members this year. So then one of our close friends, our son, one of my son's best friends, they also had a dog. The dog's name was Lippy. So she passed away last year. She was kind of old age, at the end of her life, she was not able to walk. She was not able to eat. It is hard to see. Dog is kind of gradually slowing down and gradually dying. They had a hard time to seeing those lovely pet was dying. Then my wife and my son was able to visit the family. So then even just be there, it sometimes helps. Even we are sometimes experiencing the parting from our lovely pet. Our lives, we are filled with the repeated encounters and parting. We meet someone, and one day we part from them. We all experience this, encountering, meeting someone and parting. We meet someone, and one day we have to say goodbye. So it is one of the truths which Shakyamuni Buddha taught us. Everyone who are born in this world get old, get sick, and die one day. So this is Shakyamuni Buddha's teaching. It is the teaching of impermanence. All things are continuously changing, and nothing remains the same. Shakyamuni Buddha also said, Shakyamuni Buddha himself, he is not an exception to this truth. It was such a great shock for disciples and people when Shakyamuni Buddha passed away about 2,500 years ago. Many people relied on his guidance, and they lost their great teacher. So one of the Shakyamuni Buddha's disciple, Ananda, Venerable Ananda, who was a cousin to Shakyamuni Buddha, and Ananda was one of the closest disciples. Ananda felt deep despair and sorrow with Shakyamuni Buddha's death. Another disciple, Venerable Anuruddha, quietly sat next to Ananda. Anuruddha talked to Ananda and consoled him throughout the night. Anuruddha talked about what he learned from Shakyamuni Buddha, that his passing was the truth of the teaching of impermanence. Through the Shakyamuni Buddha's teaching, Ananda deeply listened and realized the teaching of impermanence. It was a precious occasion to encounter the Dharma, the teaching of Shakyamuni Buddha for Ananda. In a Buddhist tradition, we have, when we encountering someone's passing, we have like a pillow service, Then long time ago, well, nowadays I don't see often, but wake service. Or sometimes here, we have viewings. Then the wake service, Otsuya service in Japan, Japanese tradition was, it was night before the cremation, night before the funeral service. Then traditionally, family stays, immediate family stays in the same room through the night, just before, day before the cremation, because it is the last day, the body was cremated. So then it was occasion to people to visit and express their condolences, say goodbye to the loved one who passed away before us. It is the same as another, as a Buddhist, the precious occasion to experience and learn the teaching of impermanence. It is a time to remember our loved one who passed away before us, including the pet, and think how I connected to the one who is passing, who passed away. It is also the occasion to express our gratitude for all the kindness and fresh friendship which we received from them. It is also that provides us with the opportunity to take a moment from our busy daily life and sincerely reflect on the true meaning of impermanence. Moreover, this gives us a chance to put our hands together in gassho and to encounter and hear the Buddha Dharma. These are the meaning to schedule to have the Buddhist memorial service, pet memorial service, all memorial services, pillow service, wake service, funeral service. On this occasion of the Nirvana Day service, we look deeper and revisit the sutra, the Shakyamuni Buddha's teaching, and the event of Buddha's passing. Then we cultivate Buddha's view, wisdom, and Buddha's heart, the compassion. To conclude my Dharma message today, I read the episode called On White Ashes. So you can find the White Ashes English translation on 66 on this service book. Those who has orange service book, please open the page 66. This letter was, in Jodo Shinshu tradition, we read White Ashes when we have a memorial service. This was written by La Renyo Shonin, our 8th religious leader. He wrote this letter about 500 years ago. So please listen deeply the words of Renyo Shonin. White ashes. When I deeply contemplate the transient nature of human existence, I realize that from beginning to end, life is impermanent like an illusion. We have not yet heard of anyone who lived the 10,000 years. How fleeting is a lifetime? Who in this world today can maintain a human form for even 100 years? There is no knowing whether I will die first or others, whether death will occur today or tomorrow. We depart one after another more quickly than the dewdrops on the roots or the tips of the blades of the grasses. So it is said. Hence, we may have radiant faces in the morning, but by evening, we may turn into white ashes. Once the winds of impermanence have blown, our eyes are instantly closed and our breath stops forever. Then our radiant face changes its color, and the attractive countenance like a peach and plum blossoms is lost. Family and relatives will gather and grieve, but all to no avail. Since there is nothing else that can be done, they carry the deceased out to the field, and then what is the left after the body has been cremated and turned into the midnight smoke is just white ashes. Words fail to describe the sadness of it all. That the ephemeral nature of human existence is such that death comes to young and old alike without discrimination. So we should all quickly take to heart the matter of the greatest importance of the afterlife, and trust ourselves deeply to Amida Buddha and recite the Nembutsu, humbly and respectfully. Please join me in Gassho. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda, Namanda, Namanda. Thank you.
Thank you, Sensei, for your talk today. We would like to ask, are there any public announcements that we can put in front of the camera? You? Yeah. Okay, come on. Okay, we're going to keep that to ourselves. So this ends the online portion of our service. Thank you for coming, and we'll see you next time.